It's been done a million times, but not by you. I'm leaning into myself, not allowing the presence of community to overwhelm me. I've been loving things as simple as solo produce shopping. Just me, my thoughts, and the colors of the fruit. The other day, I stumbled across some soursop here at the market. The quality was beyond satisfying because soursop is so hard to find, almost like a seasonal confluence between luck and timing. I couldn't let this opportunity of experience escape me, so I decided to pull back on everything I was eating and let soursop become the main feast for a few days. I spent over $100 on 3 soursops, so it's necessary that I get the full feel of the benefits, including the benefits of solidarity on this journey. In the past, I've engaged in a lot of group activities, and somehow I end up being the leader of them all, primarily juice cleansing. From leading to guiding to teaching, they all are invaluable things to offer, but also kind of taxing in a way. They rob me of other parts of my journey, like peace, quiet, solitude, things that my mental health is tethered to. So instead of making it a participatory spectacle, I'm letting the cleanse lead me. I'm not here to discredit sharing, because community has its place. But right now, I want to sit in the abyss of silence and let Soursop do the talking. From my many years of researching soursop, I know that the benefits precede itself. The top 3 for me is the high level of vitamin C, which supports the body's natural detox process, its anti-inflammatory benefits, and knowing that it supports the body on a cellular level, having some anti-cancer potential. But on a side note, this is me teaching again. I think at this point, it's becoming a natural thing to do. For context, of course. But I'm not gonna lie, for a long time, I felt like the teacher, and I'm in a season of wanting to be a student again of nature. So yeah, I'm leaning into this soursop mono meal journey, not as a leader, but as a student. And maybe that's the real reset. I don't want this journey to be prescriptive or performative. I want this to be mine. Growth has its stages, and I'm learning that each one deserves a little grace. Being hard on myself has almost become instinct. I critique everything, my work ethic, my intentions, whether I'm being too commercial, whether I'm oversharing. I even ask myself, am I really living up to the person I want to be? Should I be sharing more? And it doesn't stop there. Sometimes, even in the way I look, can I actually sit in comfort with myself without dissecting every little detail? That's why I value silence. I like my electronics turned off in those sensitive moments. It's in that quiet that I can reconnect. And that's also where soursop comes in for me. There's something about this fruit when it's thick and creamy in a smoothie, or fresh juice reminding me of a pina colada. That gives me the kind of clarity I can't put into words. Nutrient dense, cleansing, grounding, soursop feels like wisdom poured straight into me from the pitcher. I'm starting to understand that insecurity has its own lessons. Those uncomfortable parts of me aren't flaws to erase, but signals to lean into. Yes, my mind races. Yes, I overanalyze. But even with all of that, I am enough. And sometimes reminding myself of that truth while sipping on something as simple and healing as soursop is the most intentional act of all. Enough is all I need. So I've been on this all soursop journey, and it's been grounding me in ways that I didn't even expect. But I'll be real with you, I had to veer off just a little bit. Muscadine grapes are in season. Muscadines only bless us for a short period of time, pretty much August, and by early September, they're already slipping away. That scarcity alone makes them feel scarce. I couldn't let them pass me by. So I juiced up this deep purple immunity boosting juice with muscadine grapes at the center. And when I tell you it's potent, I mean it. I pair them with blackberries and black grapes. You can't go left with that. Sometimes part of the journey is flexibility, knowing when to stick with discipline and when to honor what nature is giving you in the moment. Right now, nature gave me muscadines, so I'm grateful for that. I came to the realization that whenever I do a cleanse, it ends up being participatory in nature, meaning that I'm not just doing it for myself, but I'm doing it for others too. Now, I love the show and tell parts of it, but it puts me in a leader's position. I feel as though sometimes I neglect the emotional and mental parts of my journey when I cleanse because I'm always leading and guiding and providing information. And although that's how my channel even grew, I still want to be a follower. I want to be the student. Like, I don't always want to be the teacher. And I love what I do, and I will continue to do what I do because I do want to share the benefits of just juicing and the benefits of eating raw because it's trial and error for me. And I know that, a lot of you guys want to embark on this journey and you're just looking for more information, and that's totally understandable. But the thing is, a lot of you guys are seeing this information and you know that it's been done a million times by a million people, but are you actually doing it? I think it gives us a little peace of mind to know that, this has been done multiple times. It is possible for this to happen. I have seen, great testimonies. However, you actually have to step back and put in the work. You can't always watch other people's journey and not apply it because without application, it doesn't matter. I think it kind of strokes you a little bit because you know that it's possible. But I want to challenge you and encourage you to actually apply the information. Now, even though I still will be doing cleanses online and offline, there is a sense of responsibility to explain when I do it online. And so that's why I haven't really been posting some of the things that I've been doing, because at the end of the cleanse, it often feels like, God, this has been draining. And then I realized it's not really draining. It only feels that way because of that extra element. And I don't feel bad about it. I love what I do, as I mentioned. However, I do want to just encourage you guys because all I am is just a testimony, right? I'm not a subject matter expert in the field of detoxification. I'm just, another human being sharing my journey, sharing my trial and errors. So it's relatable for you, to apply it because I'm just like you. So I want to make sure that I share parts of that because I wish I had that in the beginning. And although I did a little, I feel like a lot of people only share the good parts of their journey. They didn't really share the ugly parts, the trial and errors, the parts where you wanted to give up, you didn't want to give in. And I don't want to just be a teacher, like, let me show you this, let me tell you what I did here, this is what worked, and not show you the side of me that struggles and not want to embrace the journey. You can watch millions and millions of people embark on this journey and share their testimony, but it will not mean a thing if you don't apply it. Listen to what people have to say because it becomes a lot when people share their journey online to help someone else, and it's like you absorb it but you don't apply it. And the goal for us even doing this as content creators is for you to apply it, especially when it comes to like health and wellness and healing and detoxification. We really want to encourage you guys to, embark on your journey, especially if you're sick or dealing with any type of health challenges. Like, these things will really change your life if you apply them. Now, the best part is leading is a blessing. It keeps me accountable, it inspires me to go harder, and it gives others purpose and hope. And that alone to me is a blessing. And that's why I will continue to do everything I can to show up for you guys because you put me in the position to do so, and I really appreciate that. If you're new to my channel though, I hope you enjoy some of the recipes in this video because listen, they're near and dear to my heart. So especially the muscadine juice, you have to try that out, especially if it's in season in your state. Definitely try it out. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and they are in season only for like a month and a half, and then they're gone. So I'm trying to fully embrace it because I love eating in season anyway with the foods that are in season, and I'm just embracing this time because healing isn't all about guiding others. It's about letting yourself go through it too.